Hi YouTube, this is Pug Weasel with another review. Now, on my channel, it says that I do review on guns and beer, but today's review is going to be on binoculars and I'm going to connect it up to guns, and you'll see how I do that in here in just a second. Today's review is on the Bushnell 10x42 H2O waterproof prism binoculars. So there they are right there. Let me zoom in for you and I'll show them to you, and then I'll tell you exactly what features they have on them. Okay? And I'm literally going to read the features to you as opposed to just trying to tell you what it is I think they're all about. Okay? Excuse me, let me get my glasses. The features are basically BAK-4 prism for bright, clear, crisp viewing, multi-coated optics for superior light transmission, 100% waterproof, O-ring sealed and nitrogen purged, non-slip rubber armor absorbs shock while providing a firm grip, twist up eye cups, so you know, if you wear glasses, just leave them down. If you don't, you can twist up the eye cup. And longer eye relief. They weigh 27 ounces, and they are full-size binoculars. The eye relief is actually 16 millimeter. So, I've used these, and one of the things that I did when I first used these, one of the reasons I wanted to buy them is because I take my nephew out in the nature. We go on walks and whatever. So I bought him a little mini pair of binoculars, and I bought these for me. But now I said I was going to connect it up to guns. This right here, and I'll zoom in on it here, and I bought this at the Bushnell outlet as well. I bought these at the Bushnell outlet. I got them for, around $50. And the list price for the 2012 model is $126.95. And Binoculars.com has them for $89.98, and I think that's pretty, anywhere between $75 and $90 is what you probably can find them for out there. But when I say that I got this with it, I just mean this top part. And I put it on my mono stand that I used to use when I did a lot of photography to show you that you can put it on a tripod. This little part here where you can screw it onto there is just like the foot that would go on a tripod. And basically what this does is it'll sit on that tripod, and then right at the front of these binoculars, right there, is a little cap that screws off, if I can get it off here. And I'll have it off here in a second. And then you can take this little part here with the screw, and you can screw that on there so that you have that ready to sit on the shoe, and then you can put it on a tripod, put it at its highest level or wherever fits your height. My tripod doesn't actually go up high enough to fit my height, and I'm 5'8½". And then you don't have to hold these binoculars. You can set them out to that farthest target, and then you can have something that'll help you to see whether you hit the target immediately. You can get some immediate reinforcement, immediate results. You'll know what's going on. So when I go out to my friend's house, sometimes we'll set that up, and then someone can tell me if I hit the target that's 50 feet away, or 100 feet away, or whatever. This is a great setup to do that kind of thing. So the nice thing about having waterproof binoculars is, of course, obviously you're not going to get that fogginess from something getting inside of your binoculars if you have that type of binoculars. The other thing is that these are literally made to take out on boats, out on the ocean where there's salt water. And so obviously here in the Midwest, where I don't have any salt water to deal with, this is a nice setup for going out to a sports event or to whatever on a rainy day and not having to worry about my binoculars at all. Nonetheless, it is going to come with this strap. And this is a pretty menial strap. It's just not all that comfortable, I won't lie to you. You can do better. You might, if you're going to wear them around, go on a hike for a long time, then I would, maybe go get something a little bit more substantial than this. I have an old photography one laying around here somewhere that I will very likely use instead of that someday when I go on another hike. And then it comes in this bag, which is pleather. It's not that fancy. It has a strap. Again, not all that comfortable, but it does have a belt strap hole so that you can put it on your belt and carry it that way if you wish to. And of course it comes with the normal covers for the lenses and then a one piece for the two smaller sides where your eyes would be looking out. I find them to be a very decent quality. I haven't put them to the test, I haven't been running around and banged them around or dropped them at all, but they zoom in and they come into focus very well. If you know the directions for, which I didn't know until I bought these, the directions for getting these lined up so for your specific site, they do that very well, and then you can see very, very well with them. They're a nice pair of binoculars, Bushnell binoculars, and if you have an outlet close to you, you'll find, like last year's model, you'll get a great price on these. I suggest you go pick some up if you're into that kind of thing. Again, if you have a rifle, long distance rifle, high powered rifle, whatever it is, or even if you just have an AR or AK-47 and you have that target out there at the range or at your friend's house on the farm, and you don't want to have to keep shooting and then running up to see how you did, you just want to know exactly where you hit. If you're for instance, zeroing off your sights on your AR, you really need a pair of good binoculars to do that with. And that's what these are. So, Bushnell waterproof binoculars, 10 by 42 millimeter is what I have. You can get them in a bunch of different ranges and sizes. You can get 8 by 42, you can get, I believe, 12 by 42, and with different prices, but that'll be up to you and whatever it is your needs are. And do some research before you go buy those. I pretty much picked kind of the ones the most I could afford with my budget, but you may find that there's a specific one that's going to suit your needs. This has been Pug Weasel with a review of the Bushnell waterproof binoculars, 10 by 42. They're called H2Os, by the way, H2O waterproof binoculars. So, have a good day.